I'm just gonna get started on this. Crap, I think of, yeah, it was this one. PlayStation. So I think right now we're just trying to find out, see if we can open up the generator, turn it on. We're like in the middle of the labs, and I was finally starting to get a little, oof, it's a bit loud. Starting to finally get into the lore a little bit.
You'll need to get that generator back online, Sam.
Yeah, see.
You'll find it down in the lower levels of this facility.
Thank you. I know. I remember. So we're starting to finally find some lore here. Anxiety. Green energy dosage results show no significant benefits at this time. Essentially, a rapid increase in cellular proliferation speed and a doubling of the number of cells increases growth and affects vitality. But why has this vector taken such an abnormal turn, and what can be done to shift it back to its original direction? Our time is limited, and I'm worried about our remaining stockpiles. Okay. I thought I found some other lore stuff around here, though, not just one. So, let me see. TK codes. So, this part's interesting because obviously they're putting a lot of emphasis on the lore, but I don't know if it's handled very well because in all the other Prime games, or Metroid, I guess in general, whenever you look for lore when trying to find like stuff in the story, this is going backwards. Okay, whenever you're trying to find like more like things regarding the story and shit like that, you have to like look for it. It's out of the way sometimes, but like if you spend some time looking for it, it'll tell you what's going on. You know, like you put a little effort in, you put a little effort into looking for it. My point here is that so far nothing has been really established in the story besides, ooh, we were fighting Psylux and he activated a thing by accident, teleported us all here to Vuros, and we don't know why. And that's all that we have gotten for story. So they make this area to force you to scan a million things so you can find these TK codes to open up the barrier that leads to the next area. But because you don't know what you need to scan, like I said, I only knew how to scan that because I already found it in my first playthrough. But essentially, they're forcing you to scan absolutely everything so you can get some type of story in your mind because they failed to present it themselves. All the other Prime games have a story that if you play the game without scanning the lore, you still have a good idea about like what you need to do, what happened, and things like that. You get like a vague idea, and if you get interested, you can look for the lore and get more information, more context, you feel me? But in here, there's barely any context, barely any story, so because of that, they had to shoehorn the lore to your face by forcing you to scan everything in sight to solve a puzzle that will allow you to progress through the game further. Kind of an interesting tactic that they use here. I don't know if I agree with her or not. At least it's obvious, like this right here, you know this is how you get more lore. But, again, it's a little interesting. We were so close. It seemed like we have succeeded in disabling the problematic genes, and also resetting the cells, causing the rapid proliferation process to replicate normal genetic information and restore their state. However, for some reason, we were unable to stabilize it. The subjects reverted. Right now, I want to check over the genetic analysis to see if there were any problems in our process. I do not want this setback to happen for nothing. Give me one moment here. Okay. So, um, something's going on with like the genes of the Lemorn, I'm assuming, that's causing them to transform into something not good, and they're trying to do research to see exactly what's causing that to happen. So let me see. Don't I have the fire thing now? Yes, I do. Who the hell? What? What hit me? It looked like I was hit from the back. Okay, there's nothing here. I believe the second TK code. Oh, this room was pretty cool, actually. Okay. So these are cryopods, I believe. Yep. Let me just open one up real quick. So that's what's going on. So this is what I find interesting, right? So this design looks very Halo 4-esque. Halo 4. I only played Halo 4 off of the new Halos or whatever, but yeah, this is a very Halo 4-esque type of design. But it's really cool because like the lighting and everything makes this really creepy looking. And then on top of which, you know, because this whole thing with like the psychic energy and all that crap, it's funny, or not funny, but interesting that you get closer to it and you hear more like noise that it sounds like it's only in your head type of stuff. I find it pretty interesting, at least for like the flavor of the area. Griever specimen, completely frozen due to the drop in the laboratory's temperature. No life signs detected. Our Griever specimen. Battery depletion ultimately led to the specimen's death. It has frozen completely. So what the hell is this one? Travels at vertically along the rails. Blah blah. Cryopods. Store pods. Blah. To extract the specimen, first socket its pod, then open its hatch by touching the hollow ground. Currently offline. Eyes sticking over time. Okay, there we go. That makes sense. Actually, now I can open this. There we go. But see what I'm saying? Like, you gotta scan like a million things just to make sure that you got what you need, type shit, you know? Hold on. Alright, so that's 2 of the 4. And then you can scan it again to see what the actual entry is for this thing. Alright, so that's 2 of the 4. Now, where are the other ones? Okay, so there's a morph ball thing here that I just checked I can't open. I think that was the other morph ball thing that I saw. There was a red door, so I can't open it. So I guess I gotta go here and here, technically. I gotta go. Ooh, bitch! Why you gotta do that to me? I guess I gotta go all the way back now. Now then, Lorific. Breakthrough. We may have had a breakthrough today. Until now, we presumed that the physical transformation was triggered by something in the crystals causing the compositional change in the GE, green energy, which would in turn cause an abnormality in gene transcription. Yet that is not the case. In actuality, an unused region of the brain linked with the crystals is stimulated, and as a result, genes that would have normally stayed pseudogenes were transcribed. I now wonder, are we unlocking a blocked evolutionary branch? This would mean that the Great Tragedy was merely one possible evolution of one potential future. So, with that in mind, what would happen if, when administering green energy, we disabled those genes at the moment that the rapid cellular proliferation is triggered? There should be sufficient value in attempting this to justify altering the Balsalay system's programming. So, from what I'm understanding here, there are some crystals, which I'm assuming are the green crystals that we've been collecting, that have been triggering some kind of change within the green energy, which then in turn triggers some type of change within the genes of the Lemorn. Specifically, is activating some unused genes that are present within the DNA of the Lemorn, making them activated, prevalent, and evolving them quickly to present features of that unused gene. Which is interesting. But also, sounds like Phazon. What this? What this? What this? What this? What this? Oh, hello. Okay, let's go back out. The fuck was that sound? Jesus. This is also my first time playing the game with headphones on, so I'm hearing more things that I missed on the first playthrough. Oh, that's the Balsalay system. Primarily used to perform experimental autopsies. Online. Activation will set it to operating mode. Blah blah blah. So I should probably activate this. Let me know if the sound is too loud in the background, please. I'll adjust the volume of my microphone and speak louder. Active Balsalay system containing a TK code. So here's another code. Alright, so it's 3 of the 4. Yep, thank you. Perfecto. Okay. So this is not just used for autopsies, but also active surgeries. Okay. So once again, we are met with these morph ball doors that I cannot open, so we'll move on. I'm assuming the last code will be in that final room we haven't accessed yet. Wait, did I? I know I'm backtracking for no reason, but I just want to make sure. Because I really do want to at least capture all the lore. Not lore as in, like, random scans, but, like, if I see another one of those, like, iPads or whatever sitting around, I want to make sure I scan it. Okay. So the last one should be towards my left? Question mark? Yes, it is. Lore! Awakening. The subject is in hibernation in the cryopod, and its metabolism is at minimum levels. Unfortunately, we are unable to perform the experiments we'd like with the subject in this state. If the subject's If the subject's metabolic function is inactive, a reversal of its rapid cellular proliferation cannot occur. First, we must wake the subject and restore its normal metabolic function. This also means restoration of consciousness, so appropriate sedation will be crucial. So in other words, in order to do the experiments that they're trying to do to revert whatever's going on with Lamorne back to normal, they need to have essentially the metabolism of that subject be active. You can't do that. Somebody's frozen, therefore they gotta unfreeze them and have them essentially be alive 100% at that moment. But there's a risk because they could get attacked, so they gotta sedate them like crazy in order to be able to do experiments while their metabolism is still active. Yeah, I know I feel like I'm mansplaining, but I kind of feel like I have to do it that way to make sure that I'm also fully grasping what they're saying. Because I'm a little retarded. I'm not gonna lie. um, can I open? Oh no. There's just a whole bunch of Lamorne. Brother. Floss. Okay. Anyways, this seems to be a small room, so... Oh god. That was like the slowest reaction time for me. Even more lore, how convenient. Analysis. We are monitoring subjects who have had green energy administered here. Regardless of green energy concentration, there do not appear to be any significant differences. We see regeneration without an apparent mutation to alter the cells. Furthermore, no matter how deep our analysis, we have yet to see any apparent chromosome abnormalities. It is almost as if they were natural creatures. Put another way, if we were to judge based on DNA, there are no significant differences between them and us. What is going on? So even though there's significant differences to the creatures they're seeing, they still share the same DNA. So, whatever. Sorry, I got a notification. So, essentially they're saying we're definitely evolving. This is part of our genetic makeup because they're not completely different creatures. This is us, bro. I think I'm supposed to melt that. Pull this down. And scan it for TK. So imagine if you're a brand new player who never played Metroid Prime before, and you don't know they should be scanning a million things to get context, you know, for the story and stuff like that. And then you get presented this area where you have to scan a million things just to get those fragments. Because the game doesn't flat out tell you, like, hey, scan these things, scan everything, and you might be able to then find a fragment needed to break the code. They just, like, throw you out there in the wild. Which, to be fair, they should do that a little bit more, because I do get annoyed of the hand-holding stuff. But also, if they're also going to try to make changes to make it more accessible for people who don't play Metroid, and then do something like this, you're being inconsistent with that crap, which means that now I'm dealing with a lot of noob stuff and things disrespecting my intelligence for nothing, because you're not being consistent with it. It's a stupid argument, I know, but it's just bothersome altogether. Okay, so where... I'm assuming this is it, right here? This door? I feel like I move faster with the morph ball. Yep, there it is. So the code is... Okay. Whoa. Oh, right, start at the center. So, this, and that. Perfect. Just in case, let me save. This is hard mode, so I don't want to be in a situation where, like, I die and then have to repeat the entire TK code hunt again. Even more lore. Resignation. Our resources are running very low, and we are almost out of chemicals needed for research and experiments. At the same time, progress remains at a standstill. Naturally, there's a rising sense of panic and resignation. We cannot hope for more chemicals to arrive, and if we use up what we have before the experiment succeeds... No, even if it succeeds, and with what we have left, and we are losing researchers, everyone is likely thinking the same thing. They're out of time, they're out of resources. Even if they were to resolve the issue, they don't have enough resources to be able to...
Shadow, looks like you made it through another floor. You're getting close to the generator.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. I know. I was watching some videos talking about how this guy's voice acting is terrible. Does he sound stilted to you? Like very unnatural? Like, I am talking like this, Samus. Hello. You are almost at objective A. Good job. A little robotic. Didn't I just see something here? Oh, I'm crazy. We are... I'm trying to find more ammunition, but I keep not getting anything. Keep getting energy even though I'm full of energy. Shit. Thank you. Whoa, buddy, whoa, fuck. Hold on. Oh, no. Come on. Okay, there we go. I want. Yo, stop pushing. I'm not even like moving the analog stick forward. That's just the wind pushing me. Yep, I can't do that yet. Whoa. Oh, bro, really? Okay. Stop. And I'm pretty sure if I jump now, it's gonna slam me against that wall. There we go. Oh, okay. Anchor Jane, join or connect in shot. Okay, got it. Missile. Coño. They out here blowing hard as hell. Oh, don't do this to me, bro. Don't do this to me, bro. Alright. Alright, so far smooth ride. Hard mode where... I shouldn't say that. I don't want to be I don't want to tempt the gods like how they got me last time. I was just getting fucking obliterated by robots. Just frozen? Oh, okay. Garbage, more garbage. Lord! Oh shit. What the hell? Sorry guys, hold on, my stream just went down for whatever reason. There we go. Ooh, that was weird. There's little more we can do. Every experiment has ended in failure and the results remain unchanged. If we put the facility into low power mode, it should remain intact for as long as there are maintenance tanks to look after it. We can leave behind our records, but will anyone ever see them? And if so, will they succeed where we could not? No, this is not the time for doubt. We must do everything we can. Okay. So we came from over there. Yes. Man, they really don't like giving me ammo. Offline. Yep. What is this? Okay. What is that? Oh, locking it. Whatever. What the? Hey, buddy! Bro, can you fucking... Thank you. Okay, a little bit of ammo, I'll take it. Lore. Query. We finally reached the end of our resources. Tomorrow we will abandon this lab and, at Shatoya's instruction, move to Chrono Tower built in Soul Valley. We will not be able to save our brethren. Why could we not find a way to stabilize the Griever cells when they reverted to the Lemorn counterparts? What did we miss? I will ponder this for the rest of my life. So they attempted to save them, they could not, they ran out of resources, so now they're retreating to Chrono Tower. R.I.P. All this sounds like is that the Grievers are just... I've just been killing a shit ton of Lemorn, essentially. Boom. Here we are. Starting up the generator. Better than nothing. Ah, okay, makes sense. Bet. Okay. Actually, can I jump in there real quick? Will it let me? I never got a chance to walk in here. But I was wondering... I guess not. I mean, I know 100%ed it, but I was just like... I was wondering there was something else, because I never got the chance to go in there. You'll see why in like 2 seconds. Let me check something real quick here. Hello. Hello. Just a wee bit. Yellow. Okay. So what am I supposed to do here? I completely missed it. I got distracted. Precedent. Okay, just. Alright, we got one going. Oh, I see. Okay. That's two. Jesus. There we go. Three.
Hey, you've got the power back on. Rendezvous up top and we'll talk next steps.
Sure, why not? Sorry, I'm just checking my audio settings. Alright. So now I gotta make the walk back. I think I saw a lore thing around here, though. Yes. Lore. Just now, the main generator has stopped. This means that the boiler we use for the heat will also stop. The temperature will drop, and I expect the facility will be frozen solid. The area will switch to low power mode, which uses wind energy. This should be enough to maintain operation of the cryopods in which our brethren sleep. I believe we have done everything we could have here, but ultimately we could not save our kind. I am overwhelmed with helplessness. I trust the words of Shatoya that someday our savior will appear. All I can do right now is pray. I am Targoon, and I am utterly defeated. That is fucking depressing. And if I remember correctly, you, sir, do something for me here. Yes, sir. Because I need all the energy tanks I can. Ooh, shit. Okay. Go. I need all the energy tanks I can get, man. Alright, I'm just gonna keep my eye out because we're gonna start seeing some surprises soon. Cannot be operated. Thank you for wasting my time. Bitch. Ah, okay. Stop with the frickin' vents. Man, this whole area is messed up. But I have all these damn sound effects ingrained in me from years of playing the Prime trilogy. So I can't open that. Video log, backups, experimentation, and treatment. Video log. Psych experimentation, genetic transformation, research, and development. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Again, kind of goes against some of like the lore drops that Prime typically does. In the sense that, what's it called? They're just like flat out telling you. So, come on, Windows, why are you playing with me right now, bro? There we go. So, again, we kind of already gathered that because we collected all the little lore bits. But still, like, they also have to shove it in your face as we make sure. Hey, the one important thing in our story, still intact. Ah, they made it so I can't jump back. Okay. That looks pretty cool, though, I'm not gonna lie. Shutter link to bomb slot. Oh, bomb slot. You know, I thought I would get stumped by these puzzles significantly more, only because I always tend to forget like a brand new ability. But this one, for some reason, I did not forget because I found it that interesting. Just wish it utilizes more, and maybe make it a little bit cleaner so when you can use it in application for combat, it's much easier to, well, use. Hell yeah, more ammo.
Come back to the control room. I'm waiting for you up here.
Bro, I know, you already told me. You don't gotta repeat yourself. I'm being mansplained as fuck right now. Alright, what up? Whoa, I lost a whole energy tank. I didn't even pay attention to that. don't know why I kept shooting with a power beam. I should have just set him on fire. The fuck?
What the? Something triggered the alarm. I can't override security.
Okay. So, morph ball it is.
I'm not sure what's happening. This whole facility just went into lockdown.
Cryopod running on normal powered. Rapid increase in room temperature has caused the pod to malfunction and its internal temperature is rising. That's not a good. That is not a good. This is... Sorry. Yeet. New variant. Excuse me? Oh shit, I'm being cornered like immediately. Stop with the... Oh shit. Okay, okay. Gotta get back into the swing of things. Yes, sir, please. Thank you. Never mind. Sorry, I wasted my time. So where am I supposed to go? Morph ball on the... Okay. Take a right, go straight. Morph ball's over there. Nope, nope. It's playing like a survival horror game. I don't have to fight them all. Fuck that. I can just leave. I'm legally allowed to leave. What the fuck am I? Ah, okay. Oh. Go, 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 go. Really? There must be another way to get that. Damn it.